Today we're going to look at what's happening in America's airports during the COVID outbreaks and quarantine of 2020. Yes, some airports are closed, but not all of them. Many are open, but they are just not seeing many travelers or turning many flights. This airport is typical of what we're seeing around the country. The terminals, the lobbies, and the stores are empty. The hundreds of employees that support the airports are being furloughed or have been let go. Seating areas that were meant to support 20,000 to 30,000 travelers per day are now seeing as little as 400 travelers per day as flights are canceled. The vehicle traffic into airport arrival and departure lanes has dwindled to nothing. You no longer hear the cars, trucks, or buses, but the sounds of distant freeway traffic and birds chirping. Escalators and elevators that for the last couple of decades have reliably carried thousands of people between floors all day are now running empty. TSA checkpoints are largely empty. Many TSA staff are not working due to the lack of travelers. The aircraft ramps that are normally packed with aircraft all day boarding and disembarking travelers are now empty. Since few aircraft are leaving or arriving at the airports, the ramps are now idled. During this COVID pandemic, many airports saw severe drops in scheduled flights. As much as 80% of flights into some airports have been canceled. Many gates are not even being used. As aircraft sit idle on ramps, some airlines are taking advantage of this time and getting aircraft serviced early in their life cycles. Here we see about $1.4 billion in 787 Dreamliner aircraft awaiting their scheduled inspections and maintenance. Rental car companies are getting little business and their lots are full of unused and unrented vehicles. Food courts are empty and the tables are spaced out for social distancing. Concessionaires are empty. Many are closed with their doors shuttered. The employees are home, unemployed, and some of these businesses will never open again. Taxis sit idle as their drivers stand around waiting for fares most of their shifts. Rideshare companies like Uber and Lyft rarely stop by the airport anymore. Baggage carousels get little action during the day. To top it off, many of the carousels have no need to operate. With few flights, airports can get by using the same carousels all day. Many carousels haven't been used in weeks. Terminals, hallways, restrooms, and other services are empty. Stores and kiosks that used to do brisk business are now closed. Ironically, even though COVID is the reason for the quarantine, most airports are now more clean and germ-free than they have been in decades. Cleaning crews wipe down unused furniture multiple times a day. This includes everything from chairs, ticket counters, armrests, door handles, elevators, escalator handles, everything. Although starting new construction projects have generally been put on hold, projects that started before the pandemic are now being completed quickly because work can be completed during the day since there are fewer travelers and flights to interfere with construction. The floors are always looking good. They are being buffed out and waxed regularly, but fewer travelers are stepping on the floors and scuffing them up. Despite what you may think, it is likely the safest time to fly in our lifetimes. The aircraft are spotless, the airports are empty of people, the aircrew are rested, and you may end up on a plane with only about 10 people traveling with you. It will be interesting to see how quickly airports can ramp back up into service. This pandemic will end soon enough.